It's race 2 time for SBR at Season 4's opener at Dragon Trail. It is Brian who will start on pole with the introduction of the reverse grid this season. It was supposed to be a rolling start, but that will be fixed for next week. Andrew straight away trying to have a go at Brian on the inside into turn 1. I'll switch back to Brian's inside for turn 2. He manages to hold on to that one. They're back. There was race 1 winner Kevin in the Supra. He's trying to go down the inside of Ben while Nathan's on the inside of him. 3 wide into that corner, sees Kevin around and down to 13th. Brian is still in the lead. Adam second place behind him with Coleman third, Lewis fourth, Andrew down to 5th. That's Kudlainen way off. Is this gonna be Adam's chance on Brian? Brian moving to the inside but has to leave Adam the room. But Brian braking late enough to give lead Coleman in the Nissan, most likely to challenge Adam. Lewis up to 4th. Tesos down in 6th, Ben in 7th, Nathan in 8th. So Kudlainen had a big crash with Sean, which the stewards took a very dim view of. Kevin already up to 11th, and Kudlainen got a big penalty in race 2 because of that. No moves just yet in the midfield. Lewis has passed Coleman up into 3rd place for the AlphaTauri Audi. Now Brian and Adam side by side. The Mercedes is a quick car, but not quite as quick as that Nissan. But how brave are they going to be on the brakes? Brian switched back to the inside. And is Adam now going to do the cutback on Brian? It looks like he has. Brian's going a bit wide, not quite parking it on the apex, and that's going to let the Mercedes through. Or is it? Brian's still trying to hang it around, but that will be the Mercedes corner. Not much movement a bit further back. Kevin, Kudlainen, there's Courier, and there's Sean. As we said, he had an incident. Kudlainen being penalised. Not much movement. Now Lewis is having a go at Brian. That almost looked like Brian let off. Is he letting Coleman through? Looks like he might just be Coleman, a returning name to this series. So we had a move back there. I think that was Ben trying something on Tesos, and in fact, Ben, Tesos, and Nathan have all passed Andrew. Oh, as Nathan has put it in the wall. Well, that's going to be damage for him, and you're going to have to limp that around for about 20 seconds. In fact, Brian has now been passed by Tesos and Ben, so maybe he's been a culprit of the wall, or a victim even. Lewis has put his way straight on to the back of Adam. Adam already feeling the need to go defensive on the Audi. There's no way through just here. Andrew has Panos and Yorgos behind him. Schubert and the row BMW and Porsche. A stunning looking grid for this season. Nathan in 10th. Kevin still in 11th. We're in 12th. Sean has managed to pass Kudlainen, so either Kudlainen waiting or something else happened to him. Is this going to be Panos' chance? Oh, Andrew, he's close, coming out of the S's. This is one of the best overtaking points on the track, down into this tight right-hander. Looks like Panos has gone this slowed down in time to get ahead of the 7-Up Corvette. And now Tesos has found himself on the back of that Nissan, 2 of the probably heaviest cars on the grid. So that chicane probably isn't fun in either of them. Lewis has taken the lead off of Adam then. Now Ben in the Lexus gets it down the inside of Tesos. Ben chooses to pit. It seemed the strategy for this race was just do the whole thing on softs, but Ben trying something different in his very pretentious car. And now Yorgos is getting past Andrew. That's up to 7th for the Porsche. Brian with Panos behind him. Adam hasn't let Lewis go. The Audi faster in some parts. The Mercedes is probably a bit quicker on the straights. The Audi not a bad car. Brian doing well to hold on to 5th so far. We've got 7th. Andrew down in 8th. Ben after his pits comes out in 9th. Kevin has passed Nathan somewhere. He's back into the top 10. It's Courier, Sean and Kulainen. Brian with 2 of the HKRT drivers and their German machines trying to chase down the big Japanese. It looks like Panos might have a chance down into the final corner. He's going to pull out late, not quite late enough though. Brian doing a great defensive job so far in this race. Tesos is catching Coleman. Adam definitely has not let Lewis go. Is there going to be a potential move into turn 1? No, Adam thinks better of that one, and probably rightly so. Brian with a very early turn into the chicane. Is that going to allow Panos to switch back? Better contact on the exit. Panos gets through. Yorgos is on the outside of this fast right. Not really an overtaking place there. This corner it may be, but until then you gotta wait till the S's enter that downhill right where we've seen that most of the moves happen. Adam has passed Lewis. Lewis not letting this one go. There's zigzagging lines through the S's. The Patronus Mercedes against the Alpha Tauri Audi. That one's a mouthful. But Lewis back down the inside. And with the inside, the Audi's gonna get that one edged out. Coleman still holding off Tesos. Yorgos is ahead of Brian. Ben's past Andrew with his one-stop strategy. And Nathan is still holding on to Kevin. And Sean moving up towards Courier. Standing in for myself as I was not able to make this race. Is Tesos gonna get a move on Coleman? That Nissan is just incredible down the streets. BMW with a slipstream is gonna have to be done under braking. Moves to the left, but knows that one's not gonna happen. Meanwhile, the German battle up front. Lewis still leading that one, but there's probably going to be a lot more swaps based on what we've seen already. It looks like Yorgos might actually be lighting up Panos now. Oh, as Brian has gone into the gravel at that fast right-hander, so easy to do. Puts Ben up to 7th. Andrew now has Kevin and Nathan to contend with. Kevin's going to have that move done into the fast left. Where's Nathan going to get the move done? It's going to be harder because the Corvette's going to have Kevin slipstream and you can't really do anything into these S's. It looks like Nathan might get it done into the favourite overtaking place of the night, it seems. Under braking, Mercedes moves up to 10th place. Yorgos on the back of Panos. Tesos still no way through. As, Adam's actually got a big gap on Lewis, so Lewis has made a mistake somewhere. Looks like Tasto's using a lot more of the track on the exit of the final corner. Coleman finds himself on the back of Lewis's Audi. Is Lewis going to have any defence for that Nissan down the inside? He holds it around the outside. Then is the Nissan going to get a switch back? It's going to be tight. Into this fast right, Coleman backs out. Lewis keeps his second place. Adam has made a good gap. Good racing going on. Panos is still holding on. Ben is off of that fast right where we just saw Brian off. That's going to hurt his strategy. Kevin still with Nathan attached to him. As they've passed Brian now. Brian doing some brilliant defensive driving early on, but it looks like some mistakes have crept in. Tasos still with no answer for Coleman. Looks like through the twisty bits, Lewis has just gotten away a little bit. As they're practically glued together through that fast chicane. The chicane of death, as it is known by many a GT Sport player. Now this might be a chance for Tasos. He has a decent run. But does he want that Nissan having slipstream down the main straight? Probably not. They want to spring a move into T1. That's not going to help his chances. I mean, that's sort of thrown any chance of getting a move into turn 1. Panos still with Yorgos behind him. That BMW kind of an unknown in this series. Not seen it at all. Maybe early in season 1. I can't really remember. We definitely haven't had it for a while. Lewis's mistake, wherever it was, is just letting Adam get away with this one. And Ben is actually facing the wrath of Kevin and Nathan. Still nothing for Tasos. Nathan applying a lot of pressure to the reigning champion Kevin. Nathan, of course, making his debut at Spa, final round of last season. Liked the series so much, he signed up, and he could be a genuine threat to Kevin this year. It looks like Ben has a bigger threat to deal with now, of the pair of them. These two are just stuck together, as are Tasos and Coleman. One BMW defending, one attacking. Yorgos almost with a chance into the final corner. Goes a bit wider and takes a later apex. I think that's the better racing line. But Panos has got a good enough exit. I don't think his line really matters. Ben has a Toyota to deal with. A Toyota, new car to this series for this season. That and the McLaren 650S were added. No one took the McLaren, but the reigning team's champions took the Toyota. It's certainly a quick car. Ben, even with his fresh tyres, has some pressure. Nathan might think about a move on Kevin. It was these three going 3 wide into this corner in lap 1 that had Kevin spin. It's that situation where one car tries to give space for one more, not knowing there's 2. And that's Ben round. Kevin must have given him a nudge into the quarter panel. Rightfully waiting. That lets Nathan go. Yorgos and Panos still together. Tasos has found a way through Coleman, so he's put himself up into the podium position with just a couple of corners to go. Doesn't look like Yorgos is going to get Panos. Looks like Kevin might have a late go on Ben. If anything, Lewis is being caught by Tasos and Coleman. But like last season in the opening event, Adam is going to take a win. He won the endurance last season. He wins this season's sprint. It'll be Lewis takes second for Audi, Tasos third, Coleman fourth. Panos will take fifth ahead of Yorgos. Nathan takes the seventh, gifted by Kevin's tap on Ben, but Kevin did get Ben. 8th for Kevin, 9th for Ben. Sean, after his big crash, will take 10th place. Not ideal for him. Andrew and Brian, both great debuts. Brian doing some great defensive driving, 11th and 12th. Kulainen will take 13th, a drop to 14th because of his penalty. And that is Courier off. But that is your race 2 at Dragon Trail Seaside.